So we were looking at Matthew hood grips on the inside of my pants. A few classes ago we talked about how I don't want to, my feet are placeholders, they're wedges, so if he tries to come forward, my feet can keep him back. From a guard retention perspective, I don't want him putting his chest or getting close to me, he wants the opposite. So we talked about this 2-on-1 grip, and now I can physically kick this leg off. And now I can bring it back to the hip and start pushing with my foot on the hip and pulling Matthew forward to get his shoulders in front of his hips. This sucks for him, and obviously I'm looking to shoot into triangles and stuff. But from his perspective, let me just turn him this way. Okay. He'll definitely not want this leg back. If that leg's back, it's just, his shoulders are so far in front of his hips, there's so many things can happen from here, armbar, triangle, and platter. He'll want to step up with this leg. Another thing he's looking to do is connect his elbow. Okay, and then from that position, he's trying to work posture control where he's nearly squatting down, and that kind of does close down a bit of the game. Let's take it back a step. But anytime I feel him doing that, okay, all I'm thinking about is as that foot comes in within grabbing range, all I'm going to do is make the grip. Notice the way I'm flat on my back, I replace my left with my right, and now we're just straight into the sickle sweep. Only that detail of keeping this leg off the mat, okay? And now from that position I can come up to an elbow. Again, Matthew's going to try and come up. I can just control that inside space. If I drag this across, I can find that far hip. And then the whole leg drag pass. Position. Let's get another round. So, he's made his grips. Once I'm in this position here, my feet are in his hips. I can get a 2-on-1. I can kick this off, and then I bring it back, and I'm continually pushing on the thigh. That's perfect there. I can go back up to the collar from that position. Oh, my platus is there. Everything's there. So from that position, Matthew wants to come up forward with that leg. His goal would be to bring his elbow to his knee and nearly have my leg trapped on the outside. If that's the case, there's no sickle sweep, but we can switch to other things. But before that actually happened, okay, all I'm thinking about is grabbing the leg first and just switching feet and turning onto my side, so I'm here. And now from that position, as I pull on the foot, reap the leg, I'm also letting go of that collar because I want him going down. And now we just hold on to this foot, try to come up. Another thing we can be thinking about is as I build the base to come up, and I want to come up to standing, I want to find my foot past that far hip. I know from there Matthew can just swing his leg over and start to get his guard retention back. First thing, just turn this around. So once I actually come to my feet, foot finds the far hip. Again, I've seen a lot of this where people pull the leg. I think a better way is just move around. Try to bring your leg over now. And now from that position, we're straight into our leg drag control. Past the guard. So we can work that sickle sweep to break. When we break the pant grips, we can go straight into that sweep.